Hey guys, OneClaw here. I hope all of you are doing well and having a really great day. In today's video, I want to show you how you can back up your ThingsIX gateways and how you can actually get your gateway on maybe another hardware or anything else running again. So let's get started. As you can see, we are currently logged into my Precious miner. I have done a couple videos about this miner, and today I want to show you where you can find your file that you need to save, or at least you need to save the content of this file. And then if you need to replace this hardware or this gateway, or you just want to, I don't know, like change your miner with another one, you can use this file or the content of this file to get your new hardware up and running. So what we need to do is we need to cd into a folder called /etc/thingsix-forwarder, and in here we will find two files. The first file, called unknowngateways.yaml, is a file that you will find in there if you onboarded the gateway with this device. If you did not, you will not find this in here. So a requirement for this to work is that you actually have a gateway onboarded to the network. The important file in here is the gateways.yaml file. This will contain your local ID, and it will also contain your private key that allows you to connect with the network. So this is the file that we need. I will use the command cat and then print out what is in the gateways.yaml file. And now it will tell me I don't have permissions to do this. So we go in front of it and put in sudo. I type in my password, and here we go. We can see my actual local ID and the private key. I will blur the private key because this is information that should not be shared online with anybody else. Even if somebody is asking you to give you their private key or your private key, don't do this. Never share your keys with anybody else. So this is what you want to save. There are a couple of different solutions on how you could achieve to save this. You could either just copy and paste it, like copy everything and then you can paste it somewhere else. What you could also do is, when you have Linux, you can use the scp command, so secure copying, and use this to copy the file to another computer. I would recommend to just create a txt file or a YAML file and save the content of your gateways.yaml file into this txt file, so that you have all the information that you need whenever you need to back up your gateway to function again. So let's talk about how you should proceed if you need to get your backup back into your gateway. Maybe you needed to erase your SD card, or your SD card is corrupt and you need to initialize a new piece of software on this gateway so that it functions and works again. Hopefully you have followed my steps and you backed up your private key and the gateway's YAML file. Then there is a pretty easy solution. You proceed as normal and you install the ThingsIX forwarder. What you should do is run the Docker container. Let's quickly check with the command docker ps. So we see that I have 3 different things currently running. I have a ThingsIX forwarder and I have a GWMP mux. This is basically a multiplexer, and some provisioning stuff that is going on my Precious miner. I don't run the Helium miner currently on this Precious miner, but this is for another reason. What you want to do is, if you already run your ThingsIX Docker container, stop it. Use the command docker stop and then type in ThingsIX-forwarder, stop this. Then go into the folder /etc/thingsix-forwarder. And if you use the command ls, you will see all the files that are contained in this directory. And if you do not see a gateways.yaml file in there, just create it. Use the command nano and then gateways.yaml. Normally it will tell you that that there are permissions denied, as in my example. So we will exit out of this. So if something like this happens, just type in sudo in front of it, and then you can proceed. Now you grab your content that you have saved previously and put it into this gateways.yaml file. One thing I need to mention here, and this is really important and you should listen carefully. You are not allowed to type in anything else except for -local ID, your local ID, and in the next line, the private key. This is all that is allowed in this file. Otherwise, the ThingsIX forwarder will handle this file as a corrupted file and will not connect to the service. And that's how easy it is to back up your ThingsIX gateway and how to get it back up and running. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.